Guys, Katie here. Hey, listen, I clearly need to speak this message because I've been through about 50 takes on this and my camera kept screwing up. Here's the thing. Just over a year ago, I found myself in a position where I was broke. And I was ticked that I found myself in that position again. And when I found myself in unemployment 5 years ago, I realized then how, my daughter was in daycare, 60, 70 hours a week. And I realized this isn't the life that I want. This sucks. I've got to find another way. And so I did. I started working from home. And it hasn't been easy. It really hasn't. You want to know why? Because every time you try to step out and do something different, every time you try to step out and do something in the total opposite direction of the world, people don't like that. Especially those closest to you. They don't like it. They don't like change. When you know in your knower in your heart things need to change, you got to follow that intuition. You got to follow that instinct. How long can you stay broke? How long can you not plan a future for your family? How long can you deal with the fighting and the division everywhere in your life? How long can you hate your boss? How long can you be miserable in your business? How long can you be miserable in your marriage or in your relationships? How long? I mean, I see a lot of people just have a heart attack and die, or they go off the deep end. I didn't want that to be me. And over the course of these past 5 years, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't. Absolutely hasn't. I have faced a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles. I've had to walk through a ton of forgiveness. I've had to focus on believing in myself because I stopped believing in me. And when I made a decision a year ago to go in the direction that I am now, you know how much opposition I've dealt with? And the reason why I'm doing this video is because someone that I love went out of their way to slander me last night. To slander me. And I'm so grateful because I can look at something like that and say, they're hurting and I can pray for them. I can. Because I know what it's like when you're hurting and someone steps out to make their life better and you say, hey, I've got a solution, but no, they think you're crazy or they think you're being selfish or they think you're doing whatever when you're not. If you are going to slander and if you are going to speak things that are awful and disgusting and gross, and if you're not going to speak any life, then I want nothing to do with you. I love you. I will pray for you. And if you want to talk and have a civilized conversation, yes, I will connect with you. But I draw a line in the sand. 2 years ago, I prayed to God. I said, Lord, teach me healthy boundaries. And he did. My gosh, he did. Started teaching me healthy boundaries. Guys, sometimes when you step out to be better, it's not that you're right. When people start coming to you, Katie, I need help. And there's some people I will absolutely help because I know what they're coming to me with. They're coming to me with a teachable heart, with a coachable heart, with a heart that I can help. If you're coming to me freaking out because you have a ton of problems and now it's my job to fix them and you can just I've had people literally, they'll call me, they'll email me, they'll Skype me because they think I am their everything. Like if I don't help them, then they're going to blame me for the rest of their life or whatever craziness. It's wild. It's crazy. I've dealt with some of the craziest things this past year. I really have. I've had people that I highly respect slander me for no reason. Nothing I could do about it. But see, that's what happens. It's what happens when you step out and you say, I don't care what anybody thinks anymore. I don't care. I don't care. They don't pay my bills. They don't live my life. They don't sleep in my bed. They don't walk in my shoes. They don't wear my clothes. They're not in my head. They don't see my struggles. They don't see my doubts. They don't see the things that I strive to work better on, and then you screw up a couple of times, and then they all they want to do is just feed into that and say, "Oh yeah, look how screwed up she is," because that's what people truly want. People say they want you to succeed, but they don't. The ones that truly want you to succeed are the ones that have. They do. They do. That's why I love seeing people succeed. So never get in your head that people that are succeeding, that they don't want you to succeed. Because they do. Because there's tons of room at the top. There's tons of room. A true person that's succeeding, they celebrate others. They do. They love others. They breathe life into them. They don't slander them or gossip about them. They cheer them on. And that's my favorite thing to do. Now, do I have days where I have a lot of things going on and maybe I'm not doing the right things in some areas? I'm human. I'm human. But again, I'm doing this video today because, and this is the last time I'm going to talk about this. It really is. And the reason why I wanted to do it, because I got to get it off my chest, and I believe a lot of other people deal with this too. You deal with people close to you that are your biggest opposition, and let me tell you, they're your biggest test. And when you get to that place of peace and say, you know what, I forgive you, I love you, I bless you, I release you, something happens so radically, you will get promoted, you will have a locomotion of promotion. Like one of my spiritual brothers says, who I love dearly, you will. Why? Because those things are not holding you in bondage. Those things are not holding you in bondage, friend. Not holding you in bondage. You know what you need? You need to step out. You need to do something radically different. If you've been watching me for a while, come with me. Come on. What do you got to lose? What else are you going to do with your life? Sometimes you got to learn some new skill sets to challenge you, to push you, to make you better. Why? Because you have a dream, you have a vision, and you got to do things radically different in order to succeed. You do. You got to stop listening to the naysayers, the people that don't want you to succeed, and follow the people that do. I believe in you. I believe you got everything it takes to live the life of your dreams, and whatever that is. God knows my heart. He knows my heart. There's so many things that I want to do that I will do, but I have to do what I'm doing now in order to get to where I need to go. You can't jump over there if you haven't finished here. You have to grow. You have to, you're writing a chapter in your book every single day. Every day. Every day. Come follow me. If you got nothing else going on in your life and things are failing, or maybe you have a dream and you need help marketing, you need to know how to get yourself out there, you need to know how to expose yourself. That's what a lot of you people are sitting on that have been watching me. You just need to expose yourself more. And it's not easy, I will tell you. I've hesitated a lot. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this, because really my dream is to live on an island all by myself with just close family and have a helicopter take us different places. I don't need a lot. I could sell everything. And I have sold a lot of my stuff. Because I'm not attached to stuff. I'm not attached to anything. I'm not attached to clothes. I'm not attached to cars. I'm not attached to all that stuff. It all doesn't mean anything to me. I just want to go be awesome for God. That's it. That's my dream. It's my vision. And I do things radically different because that's what He called us to do. So if you don't have anything going on, join me. Stop sitting on the fence. If you know in your knower you got big things to do in your life, stop sitting on the sidelines and stop watching. There's tons of room. There's tons of room to play. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Let's lock arms. There's a link. There's a link by this video. Click it. Let's go. And I will see you on the inside, and we will connect over the phone. I can't wait to talk to you. Take care. Love you. Bye.